He's into losing sleep. He don't come home for half the fucking week. These folks are overjoyed. We need the youth. Fuck this debtor's hell. Fuck the nuclear energy crime syndicate. We're gonna have the young ones. It's our only hope. Nuclear waste all over our fucking place. What are you gonna do with the nuclear fucking waste, you fuckheads? SMRs, little nukies all over. Where are we gonna put it? Fucking blow up on the White Sea, 8/8/2019. This SMR that they're testing all over, the only one they tested, blew up, killed the 8 lead nuclear physicists. They blew up at Santa Susana in Los Angeles. They blew up in Idaho at National Lab. Fucking nuclear fucking little porky pig fuckers. Let's put lipstick on a little pig. What do you do with the waste? What about Fukushima? It's the same nightmare. The kid is into losing sleep. He don't come home for half the week. Fuck that. He's fucking popping pills and killing himself. Hanging himself because you fuckheads fucking just dead as hell. 30 trillion, but fucking oh man Trump, I can't pay the fucking rent. Fucking hyperinflation. What is the byproduct to fucking debt? Hyperinflation. Hyperinflation. Have you seen Junior's grades? Talk about grade inflation. I'm an old professor. I hate grade. Fuck A's. We know that A students are the fucking worst are the most fucked up people in the world. We know that. C students. Grade inflation is a fucking nightmare. Look what we've got going on in this country, you fuckers. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. Ayn Rand Greenspan, science fiction economics. Sleep and dream is all I crave. I travel far across the Milky Way. I've been to the edge. I stood and looked down. I lost so many friends there. Fucking leukemia, cancer. We're poisoning our kids. These children have no fucking chance. We're going to go buy a house. Fucking Love Shack for a fucking $1 million piece of shit. Fucking rent, fucking $2,000 for a 1-bedroom. It's insanity. Of Sean Hannity, wanted by Jetstream, 2 by cable TV. Call it an airstrike on Fox News. Make it illegal for a foreign entity to own fucking media. That's not far-fetched idealism. That's what this country did for 200-something years. Quit worshiping the fucking royals. Nuclear. We killed our Pacific Ocean. The kids can't even go look at the beautiful tide pools. They're fucking dead. Kiddies, come on, look. And they're like, I'm out at Point Loma. And these fucking the grandparents, oh, we're going to San Diego on vacation. Don't drink the fucking water in the desal plant. They're looking through the tide pills, and they're like, you can see these kids' face. And the parents are, oh, isn't this wonderful? Yeah, these stupid fuckers don't have a clue. The kids are looking like, no, we use YouTube. We're on the internet. This is this isn't what tide pools look like. They're like looking at grandpa and they're like, it's going to go like this. Here's how it's going to go. Fukushima. The greatest ecology and these dumb fucking baby boomer pieces of dog shit. Grandma. Come here, honey. Let me read you a bedtime story. I'm a little old for that, Grandma. I'm a little too old for that. Grandma, today in school, in the year 2025, if man is still alive. Price Anderson comes up in 2025. What's that? Free money. Nuclear porky pigs. Grandma, your generation destroyed our planet. What do you to mean? Well, you seen the price of how nobody can afford to even fucking buy a house. We're going to have to live in tents. Our water's poison. We can't even drink our fucking water. Now, be quiet, tap water. Go get me a glass. Didn't you have cancer? Didn't you have your breast cut off? Yeah, honey. Did Grandpa die of cancer? Yeah. Didn't your sister die of cancer? Yeah. Didn't your cousin? Didn't all 4 of our neighbors die of cancer at 40, 50, 60 years old? We should be living to be 100 years old, Grandma. Well, what are you looking at me for, honey? I mean, what can I do about it? You see the debt, Grandma? You know it's 30 trillion. In 1980, it was 300 million. Bush ran 6 trillion in a war machine. Obama, which was a teabagger Congress, ran 8 trillion. Trump ran 9 trillion in 4 years. Sliding with Biden's all in, fucking, he won a gazillion bazillion. Well, we just figured we'd throw it on you kids so we could fucking live our fucking comfortable fucking pathetic lifestyle. And we could think we're recapturing our fucking younger years. We go surfing, we can't surf. We go skiing, we can't. We dress up like fucking freak shows and go fishing when there's no fish. Grandma, do you know that the fucking Columbia River had record returns of salmon pre-Fukushima? Record. Look it up, Grandma. Did you know they had records? And now they have none? Do you know the starfish in the tide pools are fucking completely gone? There's a guy named Kevin Blanch, Grandma. Do you know him, the marine biologist who documented all this when it fucking happened? While he was full of cancer, and he fought back, and they internet kettled him. They attacked him. The government hired trolls to slander him and go after him. The nuclear energy crime syndicate tried to kill him over and over. Mike Lee, remember that crazy dude? Yeah. Huh. Didn't his dad get cancer? And yeah. He doesn't care. Huh. What happened to that dude? I'll let God take care of him, all of them. Grandma, you guys just went into the debt and you stole our futures. You stole our lives. We have no future. We can't drink the water. Grandma, we learned about what so-called overdeveloped third world countries are today. The hallmarks. Did you know that George Bush didn't win in 2000? Did you know that? Wasn't even close. Did you know that Kavanaugh, who's a Supreme Court justice that Trump put in there, was the lawyer who orchestrated and was inside the White House for the Bush administration when he was a young guy that stole the election, and the Supreme Court is completely 100% illegitimate? 4 of the 9 judges that are on there were elected by illegitimate presidents that didn't win. You know, Donald Trump didn't win the Electoral College yet. A bunch of idiots went in and tried to storm the Capitol and say that it was stolen when he stole up is down, black is... well, honey, what do you want me to do about it? Grandma, weren't you a marine biologist at Cal Berkeley, at Stanford, at UCLA, at Weber State University? Weren't you a biologist professor at Weber State? Weren't you a biology professor at San Diego State University, at SDSU, at La Jolla? Weren't you a science teacher in high school? Weren't you a biologist at Stanford, at Harvard, at Yale? Weren't you a media reporter? We learned that Anderson Vanderbilt Cooper was in Fukushima, Japan. And when he came home, him and Sanjay Gupta, practicing MD, who took the oath, when they came home, were told to shut up and not say a word about it, and they went along. We learned that CNN, Fox News, Alex Jones, he was the counterculturist who took on Fukushima, was paid and given money to shut up and just become a right-wing political operative. We learned that they went to all these artists, and they were paid to attack Kevin Blanch. They called themselves free radicals, and he was out on an iceberg all alone fighting this. And they destroyed his life, went after him viciously. And he documented all the typos. They're right there on YouTube. You can't argue with his science. We learned that he's probably the greatest PhD scientist, maybe in history, Grandma. He said there was this new energy released off these nuclear meltdowns that push into the ocean, and it boiled the ocean, and it happened in an acute radical fashion and killed our planet. It was the greatest event and the greatest crime in human history. Didn't you go along? Yeah, they lied. Well, weren't you a biologist, Grandma? Weren't you one of them? Weren't you one of them? Weren't you one of them, Grandma? The kid comes home. The kid doesn't come home for half the week. He's into fucking losing sleep. Oh, the cradle will rock. Have you seen Junior's fucking grades? We learned that Aaron Swartz fucking says don't go along with this fucking phony. Did you know, Grandma, they hijacked all the PhDs? And you have to turn over your PhD to a fucking publishing house at MIT? Yeah, at MIT. And then a guy named Aaron Swartz went in there and downloaded the fucking server to fucking try to get, and they fucking hung him and killed him. Obama, We learned that Barack Obama, there's nothing African-American about it. We learned that Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are fucking cousins. We learned that all the fucking media, we learned that KSL in Utah, the Mormon church took fucking money to promote fucking nuclear energy poison to kill us. All for their selfish fucking greed. The memes. We call you fucking pieces of shit the meme generation. We hate you. We fucking hate your fucking generation with a deep-rooted passion. We hate you! Look what you did to us! We can't even drink our water. We can't breathe our own fucking air! Where are we supposed to live, in a fucking tent? Sleep and dream is all I crave. I travel far across the Milky Way. To this cancer master for 10 fucking years. Oh, I've been a fucking... Did you know that Kevin Blanch did all this historic work when he was in critical condition? He had AML de novo, OS leukemia with a marker of 44. Did you know that's unsurvivable, Grandma? Did you know he lived in a bone marrow? Did you know that Mike Lee kicked him off Medicaid and wouldn't let him have his fucking aortic valve repaired, and he collapsed and he had to have emergency open heart surgery and almost died? Did you know that his gallbladder ruptured because they wouldn't give him surgery? And they wouldn't. Do you know he forked over 30,000 shares of Tesla stock in 2011? Did you know he made hundreds of people millionaires? Did you know he gave himself away and away, and he got nothing for it? He got zero. He got attacked viciously by people like you. People like you. Have you seen Junior's grades? The young generation fucking hates me. I'm talking about me, my generation. Not all of us fucking went along. I hope in the future you can look at this. The youth of America. We are. I tried so hard, I got so far, but in the end, we'll see if it matters. Did you see that, Grandma, did you know they kettled him? They blocked him on the internet. They shoved his fucking thing illegally. We are. I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, we'll see if it matters. Stand tuning. Have you seen Junior's fucking grades?